So this video could drastically change your life. Stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to talk about the steps that I would take if I could go back 10 years of my life and relive it again. Okay? I'm 31, so if you're younger than me, even if it's a year, doesn't matter. You can still learn from this. And also, if you're older than me, say you're 40, 50, 60, doubt you are, but if you are listening, it's how to change your outlook going forward as well. Okay, so there's no age limit on it really, but the people who are younger obviously have the benefit more. You could become a millionaire, who knows, right? Straight off the bat, it's one close to my heart: gaming. So if you've watched the other videos, you'll know that I am a heavy gamer, and I was a heavy gamer until I sold my PS5. I had to get rid of it. It was destroying my life. Like, I was spending hours on it, hours and hours and hours. And now I realize that hours are actually, we don't get many. We work most of it. And when we come back, we scroll through bullshit and we don't do anything productive really, you know? So put many hours into gaming, okay? I used to whack out 40 hours in a week, or probably more than that. You know, that's a lot of, you think that 40 hours is basically your working week, okay? That's most, in England it is anyway. So I do a 40 hours working week, and then I'm putting 40 hours into a fucking game. So the amount of time that I'm spending at work, I'm spending it on that game as well. And I'm wondering where my free time is. Well, that's where it is. What, to level up a gun, to level up and destroy the game pass, or to explore and get 100% on a game? No. You've got to try and get out of it, and it's very fucking hard, or at least limit it. Again, I'm not saying gaming is bad, but you have to do stuff before. You have to earn your time to play it. And if it's scheduled and if it's decent, and you think, right, I'm gonna 7 o'clock, I'm gonna go on it until 8, but stick to it, then there's nothing wrong with that. And the game will last longer. Obviously, battle passes and that will be a lot harder, but you'll probably get better quality games. But what I'm saying is, why is it that you could put 40 hours into a game, come off it, feel like shit, living in your mum's house or living in a fucking shit house, and you haven't put 40 hours into yourself? Imagine if you were to take that game in 40 hours and put it into something productive. Maybe learn in that time. Maybe, you know, read up on crypto or something like that, assets. Stop buying gaming passes and buy assets, like learning. You've got to get out of it. And trust me, I've been there, and I've wasted so many hours, days, months, years gaming. Have a structure. If you're going to continue gaming, have a structure. Okay. Second, partying. I'd blow my fucking, I get paid weekly, I'd blow it straight in 2 nights, the Friday and Saturday. So I used to work Monday to Saturday, so I'd work my day off, and the Sunday would be my only rest day. And I'd come in, what, 6 in the morning, 4, 6 in the morning, something like that, and I'd be gone. 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd wake up, that's half my day gone, sporting a massive hangover, absolutely fucked, don't want to do anything, feel ill, and wake up on Monday still a little bit ill, and go to work and do it all again. And I was in this system, I was in that loop over and over again every weekend, putting my joy for the week into the weekend, having it, borrowing tomorrow's yesterday, borrowing tomorrow's happiness. So that's how I say it. And that's a big thing. If you think on a Saturday, you get ready, you go out, you drink and you drink, you're actually borrowing tomorrow's happiness. You're borrowing Sunday's happiness, because you're fucking a zombie on Sunday, absolutely dead, right? You're borrowing that time. Do not borrow time. Do not borrow happiness. It's the worst thing. Go out with your friends and that. Just don't get crazy, and don't do it every week. Trust me. It correlates to the gym as well. If you go into the gym and then you're going out partying to show your gains and stuff off, or if you're a woman and you're trying to get slim and everything, you're going out drinking, that puts a lot of weight on people. So yeah, you could say you're dancing all night or whatever, but no, that puts a lot of weight on it, and you're just undoing what you've done at the gym. It's just crazy. And that's another thing. Gym, fitness. I especially with the gaming part, I was not going to the gym. I was gaming, and I started getting a pot belly. I started eating like Pringles and like Doritos and stuff while I'm gaming, and got cheese dust all on the fucking controllers and in my belly button and stuff like that. Absolute waste of a person, waste of a fucking man. Just absolutely being stagnant in the mediocre mind trap. I didn't know any better. Okay, wasting money basically comes into them too as well. Wasting money, going out partying, wasting it on booze. At the end of the day, when you buy alcohol, you consume it. That money's gone. All right, you could argue you've got memories, yeah. If you don't physically have anything, it's all gone. And most of the time, you're like, if it doesn't go the right way on that night, you fucking lost it anyway. My heart used to fucking turn over. I never used to look at my bank accounts because I knew I'd spent 70 quid, 80 quid a night. It's just not good. Not fucking good. You have to like change it, change everything. I wasn't consistent with what I wanted to do. I had no ambition to grow. I had nothing. I was just living in that moment, and that's very fucking detrimental. What steps did I take to come away from that? How did I figure it out? So I was basically a zombie for ages. I hated work. I hated my life. I hated everything about the way I lived. Oh, why did they get a perfect life and all this shit? But it was me I have to be accountable for what I did. Okay. I had to be accountable for being a fucking slob and a zombie. And I started typing in self help, watching YouTube videos and being like, oh, that's me. That's me. What the hell's going on? Oh, okay. Then you find out the whole world is designed to keep you in that fucking trap. It's designed to like make you spend money. It's designed to make you a zombie. It's designed to take all your money from you. So you're just dangling that carrot, just getting through life. And that's the metaphor of why I've got it on the mediocre mind trap. You're constantly being like a donkey with a carrot dangling. You know, you think like working until you're 60 or 70 and you're not rich. So you work every day of your life pretty much, right? Over 50, 60% of your life is working and you're not rich at the end of it. Is that not a scam? Does that not tell you something? You have to wake up. You can't be happy in a 9 to 5 job. It just won't happen. I reckon everyone in the world, I reckon about 80% of people hate their fucking jobs. And they just do it because they're scared. They're scared of losing their house or becoming broke or anything like that. Well, I'm broke right now, and I'm telling you, it doesn't really matter. When you're broke, you can build yourself up. Like I said, I'm in my overdraft, and that you can get worse than that, but it's a bit of a nightmare being in your overdraft. But going forward, I'll show you how to get out of it and stuff like that. I know how to do it. It's just implementing it. Okay, that's another thing. Consistency, like I said. You want to be buying stuff so we go back to wasting money. You want to be buying stuff like assets. You want to be buying crypto. Just look into crypto. You want to be buying stocks and shares and stuff like that. But I would say crypto is the one, or any asset that's going to make you money. I remember I used to spend most of my money on them pops, them Funko Pop things, and I used to fucking sell them after a year and make a lot of money on them, and that was decent. But like half of them were my decent collection, but I had to get rid of because I couldn't pay rent. Once I had that, once I had that thing that, oh, actually I can sell them. Again, I'll go back to this book. Taught me that possessions don't mean a thing. Like they're only here for a small amount of time. You don't need to take your possessions with you. You don't need to hoard possessions. If you've got stuff in your room that you don't need, sell it. Trust me. I had an 86-inch TV. Yeah, an 86-inch TV that I gamed on. And that was the hardest thing, getting rid of that, because I absolutely loved it for movies with my daughter and stuff like that. But I got rid of it and I got a good chunk of money for it, and it felt happy because when I moved about a lot. And that was just an absolute nightmare to move into houses. Sometimes I couldn't even get it through the door. I had to go around the back, the double doors, and try and figure out a way to get it in. It was like I had paid it off and everything. It wasn't costing me anything in money, but it was costing me in area, so space, um, trying to get it places like energy. It was just taking up a lot of energy. And if there's things in your room that are taking up a lot of energy, like the PlayStation and things like that, your Xbox, just get rid of them. Honestly, get rid of them. You'll feel so good. Podcasts, listen to podcasts, buy courses, buy incredible skills. We all know it's going to like the internet. The internet's going to get massive. It's going to be this big fucking thing as we go on, as we go on. The internet's taken over and the real world's going, okay? Find a skill that can utilize that. There's copywriting, there's affiliate marketing, there's loads of different things, right? Programming. If I could go back, computer programming would be a big thing that I could do, right? I promise you that. Programming is a really good one. And there's a load of places out there. There's Udemy, I think it's called. And that's where I get a lot of courses from. Okay, I've got a YouTube course on there and things like that too. You need to find jobs that will make you more mobile. So you can move to places like Bali and you can move to Thailand and travel the world and all you've got is a laptop. So you do a couple of hours of work like that and then you go off and live your life. Don't be stuck in a stagnant fucking 9 to 5 job. Big no. And again, I'm not even there. I've only just found this out and I'm 31. If you're younger than me, take all this knowledge in and I promise you, you'll be in a completely different place. I think the biggest one would be consistency. Above all else, be consistent in what you want to do. Okay? Because years and years, they just go by so fucking quick now. And my daughter is 6 years old now. And I can't believe it. She turned 6 yesterday. I could not believe that. It's mad. Time goes fast. Utilize your time. You don't have as much time as you think. Okay? Utilize it. Don't waste it on scrolling social media and things like that. Get rid of your Facebook. You don't need it. Right? Keep one. Keep a social media. Keep Facebook and get rid of Instagram or TikTok. Keep TikTok. Whatever way you want to do it, right? Keep one. Just keep one. And do something before. Read an article. Watch a podcast. Do something, right? Then reward yourself with half an hour's downtime on it. I'm not saying completely get rid of these stuff, but eventually we'll work our way up to get rid of them all. Okay? Just another thing really quick. Don't succumb to peer pressure, okay? Don't forget your friends and your family aren't going to be on the same level as you now. You're on the fucking accountable bit, okay? They're going to be on the mediocre mind trap. They're going to think that everything they're doing is fine and that's the way life should be. There's going to be some resistance with you and your friends. Are you coming on for a quick game? No, I'm not. I'm going to work on myself. What the hell are you on about, you pussy? Type thing. Do you want to go out for a drink? No, I'm just learning a course that I bought. What the fuck? Just do it later. Don't succumb to peer pressure. Stay strong. Remember, consistency is key. Okay? Or go out for one. One. Okay? Consistency is key. So there's the end of the video. And I hope that you've got at least one point that's going to live in your brain rent free. If not, really happy if you take it all. Okay? Really important going forward that we have them kind of traits smashed into the water and then regrowing all the new ones. Right, take care. I'll see you on the next one.